Well played.
Thank you. Cheers.
Woohoo! Time to bring back the chaser. Now, that's extraordinary for a 20-year-old, I've got to say. I love youngsters coming on the show. I always say that, but that's amazing.
That was very impressive, Eden. That was very, very impressive.
Thank you.
Your cash builder was obviously an anomaly. You were very good at the table, and that was a really, really good final chase.
Nice. Appreciate it. Thanks, mate.
Now, remember, if Dara the Menace Ennis gets a question wrong and Eden gets it right, he will push him back one step. 18 for 75 grand. It's going to be close, this. It's time for the final chase. Whoa, here we go. Chaser, are you ready?
Yeah.
Your time starts now. In computing, what symbol is the reverse of a forward slash?
Backslash.
Correct. The Sarawak layer cake is a delicacy from what continent?
North America.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. The Sarawak layer cake is a delicacy from what continent?
Asia.
Is correct. We push the chaser back. Here we go. 18 required. Your time starts again now. What US state capital shares its name with a mythical bird?
Phoenix.
Correct. David Attenborough was knighted in what decade?
The 1990s.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. David Attenborough was knighted, Eden, in what decade?
80s.
It's correct. Push the chaser back. It's 18 required. Here we go. 18 to catch, 141 remaining. Your time starts again now. What genus of primates contains the largest of the apes?
Gorilla.
Correct. Unbreak My Heart is an album by which Northern Irish flautist?
James Galway.
Correct. Rebellion.earth is the website of what protest group?
Extinction Rebellion.
Correct. Which Spaniard ordered the execution of the last Inca emperor?
Philip II.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Which Spaniard ordered the execution of the last Inca emperor?
I know so many Spaniards, Brad.
Need an answer.
Philip the First.
No,
Is it
it's
Pizarro?
Francisco Pizarro. There you are. OK. Your time starts again now. The Weatherfield Gazette is a newspaper...
Coronation Street.
Correct. Usually placed in a menorah, what is a shamash?
Pass.
Stop the clock.
Candle.
Candle is right. We push the chaser back. 15 now required to catch Eden. 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. Homo erectus fossils were first found on what Indonesian island?
Java.
Correct. A species of what animal can deliver a jolt of 860 volts?
Eel.
Correct. In 1744, HMS Victory sank in what channel?
English Channel.
Correct. Which Disney title character is an oppressed scullery maid?
Cinderella.
Correct. The Dunstable Swan Jewels in what London museum?
The British Museum.
Correct. Who was the uncle of the racing driver Bruno Senna?
Ayrton Senna.
Correct. In slang, how many pounds is a ton?
100.
Correct. What American company made the Bel Air car?
Cadillac.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. What American company made the Bel Air car?
Chrysler.
No. Answer is Chevrolet. Here we go. 8 to catch, 35 seconds remaining. This will be tight. The time starts again. Now, a hemoscope is used to examine what?
Blood.
Correct. How many protons does a hydrogen atom have?
1.
Correct. The Galata Tower is a landmark in what Turkish city?
Istanbul.
Correct. The Silent World was a film by which French oceanographer?
Jacques Cousteau.
Correct. The politician Olof Palme was killed in what city?
Pass.
Stop the clock. The politician Olof Palme was killed in what city?
Berlin.
No, correct answer is Stockholm. 4 to catch. Your time starts again now. What confectionery company makes the milk?
Cadbury's.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. What confectionery company makes the Milky Bar?
Nestle.
It's correct. We push the chaser back. It's 5 to catch and 12 seconds remaining. Here we go. Your time starts again now. Hop to Nars, a festival on what Irish Sea island?
Man.
Correct. When I Give My Heart is a line from what Nat King Cole hit?
When I Fall in Love.
Correct. What word refers to a person who has died? Time is up! I can't believe it! 75 grand!
It's all right, here.
75 grand, 20 years of age. Who's your best mate?
This man.
What a show.
What a show, and absolutely brilliantly played, Eden. You set a very high target, you pushed me back, I don't know how many times, but enough to win the money. Very well
Cheers,
done.
mate.
I'll tell you what, Eden.
Yeah.
7 attempts to push back, 4 executed, gave you a total of 22. Chaser needed 3. Brilliantly played. That's the single highest win in daytime show ever, and you're 20.
Cheers.
What are you going to do with the money now?
Just look at it in my bank account.
Do you know what? I keep banging on about young players coming on. Absolutely brilliant. £75,000. Take it, Eden. You deserve it. You completely outrun the Chaser. You've not been caught. Congratulations. Chaser.
Yeah, you have outrun me. You did very, very well, and it was all about the pushbacks in the end. I would have just caught you if you hadn't got the pushbacks. Well played.
Thanks, mate.
What about that? £75,000 for a 20-year-old on the chase. Let me tell you, this is...
Not only good, but more important, quick, which is how you managed to rack up a target like that. Extremely well done.
Now, remember, if the governess gets a question wrong and Annabelle gets it right, Annabelle will push the governess back 1 step. This is going to be close. Here we go. It's time for the final chase. OK, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Chaser, your time starts now. What primary colour is MAC's Ruby Woo lipstick?
Red.
Correct. The TV series Girls from Ipanema is set in what country?
Brazil.
Correct. I Shall Wear Midnight is a book in what Terry Pratchett series?
The Tiffany Aching series.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. I Shall Wear Midnight is a book in what Terry Pratchett series, Annabelle?
I've got no idea, Bradley. Sorry.
Guess. Just guess.
I don't know. Can't even think of one.
Discworld.
Right.
You knew it?
No.
Never heard of it?
No.
Right, OK. No worries. 18 to catch. Here we go. Your time starts again. Now, the No Time to Die soundtrack was composed by which German?
Hans Zimmer.
Correct. In France, what sport links Longchamp and Chantilly?
Horse racing.
Correct. Judas Maccabeus was a leader of what religion?
Judaism.
Correct. What is the currency used on the island of Crete?
Euro.
Correct. Which Russian author created the character Count Vronsky?
Tolstoy.
Correct. Opera singer Gwyneth Jones is from what country of the UK?
Wales.
Correct. Duffman is a beer mascot in what animated TV?
Simpsons.
Correct. Who directed the film Forrest Gump?
Oh, Robert Zemeckis.
Oh, correct. The NHS was established 3 years after what war officially ended?
Second World War.
Correct. Which author created the character Aslan the Lion?
C.S. Lewis.
Correct. 2019, Masako became Empress of what country?
Japan.
Correct. Who composed the musical Merrily We Roll Along?
Sondheim. Stephen Sondheim.
Correct. In dating profiles, what does the abbreviation VGL mean?
I don't know. Pass.
Stop the clock. In dating profiles, what does the abbreviation VGL mean?
Very good looking.
Is correct.
Oh, wow.
We push the chaser back. 7 required. 44 seconds remaining. Your time starts again. Now, the stately home Belton House is run by what trust?
National Trust.
Correct. What German city stands on the river Isar?
Munich.
Correct. What chess pieces start each game in the board's 4 corners?
The Rooks.
Correct. A Year in Bloom is a TV show about what London gardens?
Q.
Correct. Bosworth Field is a type of what dairy food?
Cheese.
Correct. Which TV astronomer famously wore a monocle?
Patrick Moore.
Correct. Which wife of Henry VIII had 4 husbands herself?
Catherine Parr.
Correct. Two attempts to push back, 1 executed, caught with 9 seconds remaining. Now then, had you got Discworld, which is his most famous series of all, that would have really put the cat amongst the pigeons. It would have left and probably around about 4 seconds in which to get another question. All we needed was one other player. That was extraordinary. The most fantastic match I've taken part in a long, long while. Well played. I hope you've enjoyed your day.
Yeah, very much so.
Very disappointing in 9 seconds. I honestly thought the money was ours. I really did. Sadly, Annabelle, I've got to take away the £80,000 and finally tell you that, Annabelle, you have been caught. And for you, the chase is over. What a show.
I am very grateful that I guessed completely randomly that Munich was the city on the Isar, because I've not heard of the Isar.
Right.
So that was a great relief, because that probably would have been the difference.
That would have been the turning point, indeed. What a match. What an exciting shot.
That was an excellent performance, Alan. With respect, your knowledge is superb, your speed is not great, and you just need an extra second to get the answers, and those answers you got, so well played.
Yeah, well played indeed. And now remember, if the chaser gets a question wrong, Alan gets it right. Alan will push the chaser back one step. It's now time for the final chase. Chaser, your time starts now. What kind of vehicle was the locomotion number 1?
Train.
Correct. Who is the famous father of football manager Darren Ferguson?
Alex Ferguson.
Correct. The Royal Naval Museum is in what city's historic dockyard?
Liverpool.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. The Royal Naval Museum, Alan, is in what city's historic dockyard?
Portsmouth.
Exactly. Well played. Very good. Push the chaser back. 17 now required. OK, your time starts again now. Who succeeded John Flamsteed as Astronomer Royal?
Halley.
Correct. Second flush Darjeeling's a variety of what drink?
Tea.
Correct. Who did Kylie Minogue play in Neighbours?
Charlene.
Correct. What type of animals pulled a Patash carriage?
Horses.
Correct. What is the second most populous Turkish city after Istanbul?
Ankara.
Correct. The 2018 horror film Overlord, set during what war?
Second World War.
Correct. The book Amazon Unbound is about which billionaire?
Jeff Bezos.
Correct. A New Flame was the first #1 album for what band?
Take that.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. A New Flame, Alan, was the first #1 album for what band?
I'm going to say Boyzone.
No, it's Simply Red. Bad luck. OK, here we go. 10 to catch. Your time starts again. Now, in what capital does the Vene River flow into the Danube Canal?
Vienna.
Correct. RNA stands for ribonucleic... what?
Acid.
Correct. 2021, what long-necked mammals returned to Edinburgh Zoo?
Giraffes.
Correct. The first recorded use of paper money was in what country?
China.
Correct. How many miles long is the Daytona 500 motor race?
250.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. How many miles long is the Daytona 500 motor race?
500.
Yeah, 500 miles. Yeah, there you go. Push the chaser back. 7 to catch, 39 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. Who stars in the workout DVD Davina, toned in 10?
Davina McCall.
Correct. What was George Orwell's last completed novel?
1984.
Correct. The James Joyce Bridge is in what Irish city?
Dublin.
Correct. In what century did the Mary Rose warship sink in the Solent?
16th.
Correct. Lord Blunkett represents what party in the Lords?
Labour.
Correct. Aisha Tyler played a paleontology professor in what TV sitcom?
Friends.
Correct. What German song title in the musical Cabaret means Sir?
Mein Papa.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. What German song title in the musical Cabaret means Sir?
Hair.
Mein Herr. Oh, brutal. Here we go. Chaser needs 1. 3 seconds remaining. Your time starts again. Now, what colour are the stars
Red.
on Venezuela? Stop the clock. That is wrong. What colour are the stars on Venezuela's flag?
White.
Correct. Push the chaser back. 2 to catch. Your time starts again. Now, Siberian crab is a type of what fruit? Time is up! The time is up. £9 grand, dude.
Happy.
I bet, man. I bet. Good for you.
And that guess with the colour stars was a complete guess.
I bet. Well, it don't matter, you know what I mean? Don't matter how they go in the back of the net as long as they go. £9 grand. What are you going to do with that, mate?
Well, I think I shall be taking my other half on a cruise somewhere.
Brilliant. Enjoy the cruise. Take the £9,000. Guess what, Alan? You've not been caught. Congratulations. You've outrun the chaser. Chaser.
Alan, I said you could do it, and you did. You had belief in yourself, and you played really, really well. Now, I had a feeling this wasn't going to end well for me, and it turned out to be a feeling that was right.
Well, what can I say other than congratulations to Alan? 5 attempts to push back, 3 executed. Chaser needed 2. Brilliant stuff. Well played, Alan. Could you beat a chaser just like Alan? Come and have a go. You might be clever enough. We'll see you next time on The Chase. Goodbye. Knew them. and you'd have been facing a 20 there.
It's still an impressive score.
Isn't it?
On that set of questions. Really well done by keeping your nerve and keeping a rhythm going. You didn't panic. Well done.
Absolutely. Thank you. Remember, if the Vixen gets a question wrong, then Dan gets it right. Dan will push the Vixen back one step. Actually, you know what? This may be close. It's 17. It's time for the final chase. Right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Your time starts now. Competitors in what Olympic sport are called triathletes?
Triathlon.
Correct. Highland and Lundy are UK breeds of what small horse?
Shetland pony.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Highland and Lundy are UK breeds of what small horse?
No, pass.
Pony.
Oh.
Just pony.
Just pony.
Just pony.
Wow. OK, here we go. 16 to catch. Your time starts again. Now, who did Ray Winston play in the 2012 film, The Sweeney?
Regan.
Correct. The Warsaw Ghetto Uprising took place during what war?
Second World War.
Correct. Fontina is a type of what dairy product?
Cheese.
Correct. Who presents the TV show Natural Curiosities?
Chris Packham.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Who presents the TV show, Dan? Natural Curiosities.
Michaela Strachan.
David Attenborough.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. OK, 13 to catch. Here we go. Your time starts again. Now, a cylinder is a solid figure with how many circular faces?
2.
Correct. The Valkyries is a memoir by which Brazilian author?
Wow. Pass.
Stop the clock. Now then, Dan, The Valkyries is a memoir by which Brazilian author?
Paulo Coelho.
Correct. Absolutely correct. Paulo Coelho. Yeah, well played. We push the chaser back. 13 required. Your time starts again. Now, votive is a small type of what light source?
Candle.
Correct. In Greek myth, who is the father of the sea nymph Despina?
Zeus.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. In Greek myth, who is the father of the sea nymph Despina?
Poseidon.
Correct. We push the chaser back. 13 required to catch. 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. Tommy and Gina feature in what song by Bon Jovi?
Living on a Prayer.
Correct. Intramuscular injections are delivered deep into what tissue?
Muscles.
Correct. Graham Souness once managed what Portuguese football team?
Benfica.
Correct. W was a nickname of which 21st century US
George
president?
W. Bush.
Correct. Johnny Camereri is a character in what Cher film?
Moonstruck.
Correct. 1982, Michael Fagan broke into what palace?
Buckingham.
Correct. The country of Jordan is located on what continent?
Asia.
Correct. Rachel Koo and Matthew Fort are judges on what TV cookery show?
The Great British Menu.
Correct. What type of accessory is the Hermes drag?
It's a bag.
Correct. In what century did England have its first King William?
Oh, the 11th century.
Correct. Valerie Morris Campbell is the mother of which supermodel?
Naomi Campbell.
Correct. Worcester pearmain is a variety of what fruit?
Apple.
Correct. Israel's main airport is named after which prime minister?
Golda Meir.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Israel's main airport is named after which prime minister?
David Ben Gurion.
Unbelievable. Correct.
Very good.
Unbelievable. Push the chaser back. 2 to catch. You ready?
I think so, yeah.
Here we go. Your time starts again. Now, Cat Stevens had a top 10 hit with what hymn in the 1970s?
Morning is broken.
Correct. Time is up! £80,000. Unbelievable. The highest amount any single player's ever won.
Seriously?
Oh, seriously. 80 grand. Dan, put it there, dude. That was great. That was great. 5 attempts to push back, 3 executed.
Yeah.
When you threw the first 2 pushbacks away, I thought we was in big trouble.
So did I.
Honestly, Chaser needed 1. That was a brilliant performance. Well done. 80 grand. What are you going to spend it on?
Spend a bit longer in New Zealand than I'd planned originally.
Well, when I say 80 grand, it's only 72 grand to you, because 10% comes to me. So that's the way it goes. I'm going straight to the pub with the crew. We'll have a lovely time. And Jen's coming with us. Absolutely brilliant.
Thank
Take
you
the
so
money.
much.
Congratulations, you've outrun the Chaser.
Thank you.
What a show.
I'm going to quote you. Sensational.
Isn't it?
Dan deserves every penny of that. That was an amazing performance. Some brilliant answers there. Ben Gurion Airport.
Unbelievable.
Amazing.
In fact,